All right, so I got the sawmill up and running. Had one little hiccup, well, kind of a large hiccup actually, but this is the mill. It's the smallest one that Woodland Mills makes. It's cold out here, so my face is kind of frozen. It's about 30. And but anyway, so if I talk funny, that's why, or I'm just talking funny. But anyway, so this is the H122, which I can do a 20-inch live edge slab with this. I upgraded from the 7 horsepower motor to the 9.5. It took me, I don't know, probably, whoops, I didn't put that back on. It took me about 6 hours to put it together. Not terribly long, by myself. I'm still working out some of the kinks. I ordered an extra 5-blade pack, which I'm glad I did, because when I first started it up, man, I double checked everything, made sure that the tension on the blade was what they're calling for, and it threw the blade and kind of jacked it up, which isn't the end of the world if that's the only one that I do that to, but that's 35 bucks basically down the drain. I think that's about what they cost. But I've already milled a little bit, not very much, just a, you know, some where I'd already started these with the chainsaw mill and then kind of just ran out of time. So they were already sitting here and kind of ready to go. But I got this walnut going, and it's just, you know, it's hard to put how pretty this stuff is into words. It's just American black walnut. It's been sitting for a minute too, so there's some spalting on the sapwood, but God, it's got that pretty green, and there's some purple in it a little bit, like if you hit it in the right light. It's just really stunning wood. And I'm not crazy about it, but I'm using windshield wiper fluid because it's freezing, and that's what they're calling for, so that's what I'm using for blade lubricant. Now when I get down to this, that is just going to be unbelievably pretty, like these little tiny burls, and down in here it's going to be crazy pretty, but it's already stunningly pretty. A little bit of a worm action in there, and so I wanted to get this stuff. I'd already started it, so I kind of wanted to get it out of the way, and then I've got that big pile there, big pile of cherry over there, big, you know, I've got a lot of big stuff that I'm gonna have to do with the chainsaw. But so far, I mean, I've only made a couple cuts with it, but so far I'm liking it pretty good, as long as I don't throw any more blades. The only thing I don't care for is it's kind of a pain to put oil in. Like, it's way down there. It's got 2 spots in the crankcase you can put oil in it, but neither one of them are remotely easy to get to. The air filter is really easy to get to, which is nice. And then your lube tank, that's why it's blue. It's got the windshield wiper fluid. But so this shipped to my door was like $3,400. And like I said, it took me about 6 hours to put together. But I figure I'd just get him sparked up here and you know, pull the slab off of it. Where'd my other glove go? Damn it. So figure I get it sparked up, run it, pull the slab off, and just kind of see what's what. So this is a lot like the Kohler motors seem to be a lot like the Briggs & Stratton motors, where you have to choke it every time you start it, regardless of how warm it is. So the fuel on, choke on, a little bit of throttle. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. there's a winch here that you raise and lower it with. And then there's like a little magnetic ruler, and I'll show you that in a second. And I've got it slightly on a downhill grade. I don't know if you can hear me. I might be so I'm lowering down. Looks like it. Let's take a look, see what we got here. So what I was saying is there's a winch here. There's like a little magnetic ruler, and you can adjust that ruler based on, you know, the initial cut of your or the initial size of your log, I guess I should say. My little Bluetooth speaker turned on, so I don't know if my stuff's all screwed up now. But anyway, so you can adjust that little ruler and everything. And then this is how you raise and lower it. And a little key lock and everything. It's pretty straightforward. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh God, that stuff's so pretty. I mean, oh, you just can't get better than that kind of stuff right there. You just can't. I don't know. Well, I don't know that you can. That is just stunning, stunning, stunning wood. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with everybody. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I'm up to 25 subscribers, and that's awesome. I'm super stoked about that. And I don't know if what I do really matters to many people at all, or you know, I guess maybe 25. But anyway, yeah, I'm super grateful for that. It's awesome. I don't know what we're gonna do with this wood. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I've got a couple pine log. I got a pine log there, a couple over there, and then a whole pile on the other side of the field there of white pine and loblolly pine. And so I'm gonna mill that stuff out and then build a kiln out of it, and you know, build a shelter for this. I'm just gonna get this walnut out of the way, and the guy that dropped it off, see if he wants to come pick any of it up. But anyway, I'm gonna just get this out of the way and start in on that pine and mill up some lumber. You know, I figure this would be good practice. You know, typically I guess you do it the other way around, is practice on crap wood, and you know, take your time on this walnut. But not that I'm rushing it. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share this with everybody, and if there's any questions or whatever, just shoot it in the comments. And yeah, if you can subscribe, that'd be super cool. I mean, I get really excited. Even if I get one, I get super excited. It's fun to do. And if there's anything, like the axe videos, I'm still wondering which axe to go with next. I'm not sure. I kind of want to do that S-wing just because it's cheap and just about anybody can afford it. But that Japanese splitter is so good. It's so good, so good. At this point, that is easily my favorite that I've ever swung. And I've got some ash trees on my neighbor's place over here. I don't know if you can make it out through the trees, but so they've got a whole bunch of property over there. We share a gate, and that's his little shooting pit down there that I made for him. But anyway, there's red oak logs, and then he's got some standing dead ash trees that are kind of threatening his fence, and I'll probably end up cutting those down. And then the power line, you might be able to make out the power line right there. The power company came through and they cut all the standing dead ash trees that were threatening the power line, but then just left them lay, which is a really big, which is a shame because it's such excellent firewood. It's probably my favorite at this point for BTU output, ease of splitting, availability. It's standing dead, so it's basically dry. You can cut it, bucket, split it, burn it. At this point you really don't have to wait. You don't have to let it season or anything if you don't want to, or if you don't have the time. I guess it's always better to let it dry out some. But anyway, yeah. So this is the mill. I think I've got a lot more videos coming for the mill. I love doing the different woods and showing off the grain and everything. It's super fun to me. But yeah, if there's anything, let me know in the comments. Appreciate it. Thanks.